the last 2 days I'm taking my oxygen levels. Whoa. I mean, yeah, I'm still on oxygen, but not an 8. I'm at a 6. I go down to a 4. And I've been measuring between 95, 96. And just a little while ago, after being gone and doing all my stuff today, coming back for this meeting, it was at 99. And that blew me away. That made me feel so good. And it gives you motivation. And I'm going to tell you this, a little white device has done some amazing things.
Hey, Terry, thanks so much for finally coming to spend some time with me today.
You know how I am, kind of lazy. No, I'm not. I've been busy, and thank God I've got the machine because I've been able to keep busy. I can tell you that right now. It's really helped me a lot.
Oh, cool. So for the listeners that haven't heard your story, can you start off just by telling us a little bit about how you were feeling prior to coming to QHS?
Well, I had I got the first one. I got it, but I just had it like 2 days and wound up with pneumonia, not because of the machine, but I got helping somebody else. I got COVID pneumonia. I wound up in the parking lot at the hospital and had a triage team take me in because I didn't even know it. I had no air volume at all in my body. So I spent 30 days, take it back, 25 days in ICU. And because they say you can give it to somebody else. And on the 30th day when they want me to leave, I said, you better do another test. So I gave them another sample because I didn't feel right. They came back, well, you got a different pneumonia now. Okay. So I kept going on 30 days more. I'm walking every day, trying to do everything I can, but I'm on oxygen too. I'm a high volume oxygen. And so the next day I'm in the hospital again because I had a third pneumonia. So on December 15th, which was 90 days later, I finally got to go someplace, and it was like basically almost like a halfway house. I go, I could walk to to have dinner, but it wasn't what I expected. And my wife and I had a house that I couldn't really get to. It was on a dirt road up on a mountain, and it was raining that whole period of time. So we finally got our own place again. So it's been kind of nice, and I got the most bitching wife in the world.
Aww.
She carries my oxygen tanks all over the place, and I had COPD prior to me having pneumonia, and I was doing okay. And when I first got the first machine for the first few days, there were certain things that did happen, and there was stuff that came out of my body. Okay, and I could tell exactly what it was. It was trying to clear me out of the bad stuff, and then of course I got the pneumonia, and I already had it, I think, before I even got the machine. But I spent 90 days there, and I've been back and forth. I've been out. What would that be? 10 months, almost 10 months in October. So a little over 9.5 months I've been out of the hospital. Been working on my oxygen level. They started me off as an 8, and these are high volume machines. And there's days I don't even know. I turned the machine off, didn't even know it. I could sit there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I'm going, I'm doing pretty good. And then next thing I know, I look down and there's nothing on. How did that, right? And then when you try to walk, of course, it catches up with you. But I'm going through a pulmonary rehab, and there's some things that have happened there. It's like wild. You cannot let your body, go away. You have to be able to maintain your health. I don't care how old you are, 90 or 15. It doesn't make a difference, because certain things have happened to me now because of the rehab. It's kind of weird to say that to you. And I wound up with a hernia doing leg lifts. Never had a hernia. So now you see what I mean? So you got to keep active. I lost all my muscles in my legs. I played soccer till I was 70. I was a referee, and can't do that no more. Not at least not right now. I'm gonna see if I can do it again in another 5 years when I'm 81. Okay. But the machine, I can tell the difference now in my body, and I have to take my oxygen measurements all the time. And I had a paralysis in my left arm from another accident that I had, where the truck lid fell on me and completely cut the circulation off for 2 hours. And since I got the white machine now, I can actually make a fist. I can actually hold things. I still got not a lot of the feeling's not all the way back in my hand, but I can move it around now. It's like night and day. And once I get the, I don't know what you would call it, but the, I won't say the pain, but it's like a throbbing continuously right now in my hand when I hold something. But that's really improved. And the last few days I'm taking my oxygen levels. Whoa. I mean, yeah, I'm still on oxygen, but not an 8. I'm at a 6. I go down to a 4. And I've been measuring between 95, 96. And just a little while ago, after being gone and doing all my stuff today, coming back for this meeting, it was at 99. And that blew me away. That made me feel so good. And it gives you motivation. And I'm going to tell you this, the little white device has done some amazing things from the stories that I've seen. And very impressed with it. The good thing about what's going on with the organization is there's a lot of people with us right now that are highly intelligent. They have experience in other areas of health. And we have to recommend that people at least listen and stop being so negative about everything. And that's the one thing I can look at. I've had that mistake for a while, and it didn't happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. If it does, I mean, I'm happy as heck, right? But people got to understand something. I've heard the stories of people tell me what they've went through, and we've never had this kind of opportunity in our life. And that's the key to it right there. Because somebody, which I won't mention names, has been able to release these things. There's a lot of other things that are on the market for other things. You follow me? That we never had before. And it's nice to see that, because that allows us to have our freedom where we're supposed to be. That's my freedom of choice.
Right.
If I don't want to, I hate prescriptions. I do. And but I'm seeing myself taking less and less, which is important.
Yeah.
And I took another MRI. Tomorrow I'm going to go get the results from that. They called the other day, said it looked pretty good. And for me, that makes me even happier. But I'll have a result on that so we can continue to move forward. Both of the machines, the other one we got to have coming and the big one. So I'm looking forward to all this stuff. Okay.
So what are you going to do post QARC? What excites you the most about having a healthy, put together, not broken 30-year-old body?
I better get my wife on that machine.
To keep up with you?
She's already 20 years younger than me right now. I'll go right by her. I'll be 10 years younger than her then. I'd like to be able to do what I want to do again. I mean, bicycles and we kayak, and I'll take my grandkids fishing, my boys, grandsons. Granddaughter's a little too old. She's got her own thing going on now. But I got 3 grandsons there and a new granddaughter. She's only about 6 months old now. And I want to be able to help them. And I also want to be able to help my ex-wife. Because right now she's going through beginning stages of dementia. And she's a good woman. And me and my daughter can try to help her. I think
Cynthia had a conversation with a couple just the other day who one of them had dementia, and now they are like, it's like the fog has lifted, and it's just from the white device. Yeah,
not from the black one yet. If the black one helps some people, depends on what's wrong with them. I can see that. But there's been a change in the frequencies, and that's can't beat that personal doctor we okay. But I just I want to be able to see what it's going to be for me to get the white devices for the rest of my family. And I've already talked to them about it, and I think they're going to have to do something. And the best story was when I heard the other day about the woman that was a devil became an angel. After 20
yeah.
That blew me away. Because I think we have that same problem in my family. Okay. Somebody's got somebody. And I just hope to God, and I'm seeing different things happen right now, they were able to help people with even more severe problems. Okay, and I can't answer those questions, but I see hope on that. And I got a young man that I've known for 40 years plus, and he had an accident when he was 21. He's been paralyzed from the neck down. But you know what? He drives, and he's starting to stand up after all these years. I mean, he's 52 years old, and the accident happened when he was 21. What's that tell you? But he's never given up. And I think there's a way we're going to help him. And
Sure.
the other thing I like is the program that we put together for the military. Okay.
Mm.
I was in the Army. I was infantry. I was a drill instructor too. And the key behind it is nobody knows what it's like unless you face it yourself. And the guys that have PTSD, I understand it. We didn't have PTSD back when I was there. It was just, we had to deal with problems, okay? And I want to be able to help those guys, the ones that are really injured. And anybody in the world, okay? That's the key to it. It's not just one race or, one color. It's of everybody. And people got to feel that way. If you don't feel that way, then you really have no purpose here, okay? And I know that nobody in our group's that way. We've lost too many people along the way before we got this far. And they were good people, really good people. So I feel that this is going to be a good thing. This thing's helping me. And I know we go a little further up, it's going to be helping me more. And today I feel great. That's the best day I've had. Hard to express.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. You know what? You don't want to live it to find out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people in a lot of pain right now. And let's get rid of that pain. And I think we're doing a great job. And thank God for Cynthia. And I've known her for years. And I'm glad she invited me in.
Well, we're happy to have you here, my darling. What would you like to say in closing?
Trust us. We're only trying to do something to help, not to hurt. And I believe if we all go together, we can make everything happen for the better. All right?
Yep. Will you come back and do part 2 post QArc?
Yes, I will. Oh yeah, yeah. I won't have any of this. I'll be on a bicycle when I do it. Okay, how about that?
I'll come on a ride with you.
But what state are you in?
I'm in California. I'm in the South Bay.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were back east.
No, I'm between Morgan Hill and I'm between San Jose and Monterey.
Okay. Oh shit, beautiful area there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anything with Santa Barbara, the Pebble Beach, Monterey. My father lived up there for years. Okay. And I love that. Well, if it's open, PCH one. Sometimes you can't make it.
Yeah, I know.
It's a beautiful area. But I didn't know you were there.
Yeah, we actually live on a farm here. So we have 5 acres. We have a big, we grow a lot of stuff, have chickens and all that.
Yeah, I met a lady the other day. She was talking to me on the phone. I said, what in the name is that town? She goes, my chickens. They got a farm in Florida.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, take care. Bye-bye now.
Thank you for making this QHS project fly. This valorous admin team, thank you. The Key community welcomes you. Thank you for making your home QHS healthy and happy. Thank you for helping us place QH centers all around the world. Together, hand in hand, we make miracles happen. QuantumHealingSystems.org. Thank you.